making it look like a predicted pattern of malfunction, disguising a crime like a series of accidents. Someone has weaponized the global satellite system.
Hi everyone, Vegas Film Critic here, Jeffrey K. Howard, here to review the disaster film Geostorm, which in the press was a disaster before it even came out. And anyone who knows me knows that I'm a disaster film fanatic. I mean, the first movie I ever saw as a kid was The Poseidon Adventure when I was a little boy, Towering Inferno, all the Irwin Allen movies. I love Volcano, The Day After Tomorrow, Earthquake, you name all of those films. I just grew up as a little kid in the 70s on these disaster films, so I love them all, And look, check this out. I even got the Subway poster for 2012. Okay. Stay. So as you can see, I love disaster films. So Geostorm, I was intrigued. I really was. Here we have another Day After Tomorrow, another 2012, where we're going to see all these major cities destroyed by climate change or whatever. So first of all, this movie is just bad timing. Poor Warner Brothers. They spent like $125 million on this movie, and we had the hurricanes in Texas and Florida and Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. So it's just, does the movie audiences really want to go to a movie where they're going to see all of our cities being destroyed with special effects when they could just turn on the Weather Channel and see the same thing going on right now? So I think this is just really bad timing, especially for Dean Devlin, who worked with Roland Emmerich, who did Independence Day and also Day After Tomorrow. So this was his directorial debut. This was his moment to be, and just bad timing and marketing. So they didn't screen it for critics. They didn't do any kind of publicity for it. It just kind of wanted to release it and just put it out there. But I was obligated to see it because I'm a disaster film fanatic and I wanted to review it for you guys. So I went to Geostorm thinking, okay, Geostorm, it's got to be some sort of worldwide climate cataclysmic event, right? Well, I was right, but this movie really surprised me. Is it corny? Yes, it's cheesy. But let's set up the film real quick. We have Gerard Butler, who plays a scientist who creates this thing called Dutch Boy, which is this series of satellites that cover the globe that help prevent all of these natural disasters, all these weather events. So if there's a flood or freezing or something, he's invented this machine that kind of takes care of it, takes care of the world, because mankind is so lazy and so arrogant and irresponsible by not cutting their carbon emissions and doing anything about global warming and climate change. So he designed this invention that's going to save the world, and it does. So you think you're going to go in there and see a movie where we're going to see all these weather events and see all these effects we've seen before, and then he invents the machine. No, here's the twist. It's a sabotage movie, yeah? So someone takes this invention that's saving the world, and using it as a weapon. So I thought, wow, what a cool kind of concept. So the entire movie, we're not watching one city fall after another and have the President of the United States going, oh my God, we just lost Rio de Janeiro. No, it's about Gerard Butler going up to the satellite, where the satellite and the space station is, trying to figure out this mystery of who's sabotaging his invention, who's using it as a weapon, and it goes all the way down to the White House, it goes all the way down to people from it's a cool little B-movie mystery. So I thought that was a really cool twist on this. Okay, yeah, we do see Dubai get it. We do see Moscow get it. We do see some cities get those, those great special effects coming in there. So I thought that really gave me a breather, because I didn't know if I could go in there seeing people die and people suffering when I've been watching it for the last month, here in Vegas and all over the world. So I was glad to see that it was kind of a mystery, that it was kind of a political thriller. So that was a neat little twist. Gerard Butler has his speeches, and also Jim Sturgess and plays his brother, so they have this dynamic going on between them. They have this rivalry that's been going on since they were kids. And also we got Andy Garcia playing the President of the United States, and of course the great Ed Harris. The career's something weird going on with that when he's playing the Secretary of State. It's kind of like when Joan Crawford played Trog towards the end of her career. So anyway, I thought it was just, they had the corny speeches. They spent a lot of money on reshoots on this thing. So, I thought it was entertaining. I really did. And I saw it without 3D. I went to go pay for it. I refused to pay for 3D. I don't want to see it in 3D. But as overall as genre of disaster films, it's got a neat little place in it, because it's not all about seeing cities being destroyed. So it's got a great, whodunit kind of thing going on. So I liked it. I really did. I liked it more than I thought I did. So if you like those kind of films, go see a Geostorm. But if you don't like cheesy kind of Roger Corman B movies, then maybe that's not for you. All right, for more reviews and interviews, just surf on over to my website, vegasfilmcritic.com. Check me out on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I'd love to hear from you. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, surf on over to YouTube. Also, subscribe, thumbs up, share, and also leave a comment below. I'd love to know what you would think or what you thought of Geostorm. I paid for it, so my opinion really counts this time, because I had to shell out my cash. Went to a matinee, $5 over there at AMC theaters, but don't see it in 3D. I think it's a waste of money. I'm Gerard in Las Vegas. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.